CS.
Yep. Top lane. It's going to be a snowball attempt to save Zai, but with the rotation from Milan, I believe he would have TP'd up here to get this kill. In, and the lane is not so close to his tower. This lane gets a whole lot more difficult. You can see Matu immediately throws out a stun, runs at him with the skeletons, not afraid to kind of feed those away, knowing that center of being alone means you need to bully him out of this lane.
Yeah, they cost about, or they give 5 gold and 5 XP, so who gives a crap, as Yapzor does go down in the top lane.
Milan ends up picking it up. Nice dodge by Nisha. Doesn't get hit by the Timber Chain damage, and Tanner just constantly in Nisha's face, as you'd expect from a Timbersaw in the mid lane. But Nisha still getting his own. Has 18 last hits already. Doing Timber Chain forward. Doesn't hit him with the damage once again. Tanner just can't quite catch up to Nisha, who fully understands how to play this
Timbersaw.
Yep. I think he's got this kill here. Yep, he's going to Timber Chain himself through with the Inkswell. He more than had enough for that one.
I really like what NIP is doing. They're really bringing the heat, but you're seeing the kills. They are costing them something. We already mentioned that, but Wraith King, absolutely the king of the charts in terms of the CS. Up by 10 CS to anyone else in the game. Yeah, the thing is that Matama Man, unless he goes for... Oh my god, the damage. As we see bottom and mid, two different dives going on at once.
They want Nisha. They hit him with the roll in from the Earth Spirit, and Nisha should be going down. He does manage to juke the Stroke of Fate.
dead bottom.
Yep, Blizzy goes down. Can Nisha find himself out of this one? Swashbuckles away, and he's going to survive a really nice sidestep. It's a kill.
He doesn't have mana for Rolling Thunder, so he's most likely going to go down, which he does.
Secret is they win games in so many different ways.
Absolutely.
We're going to see the Hawk getting rotated in on the top lane. The Rolling Thunder coming into play, gets back to the safety of his tower for now. He dodges the roll with a salve, and it's going to be likely Milan going down instead. The Swashbuckle's going to hit. Throws out the slow, and Milan may still survive. The bottle giving Nisha a bit more mana here. The Ice Shard's going to block off Milan. He does manage to roll his way out of there, though, so he gets back to safety, and Nisha wasting a lot of time rotating here. Really needs to find a kill. The Inkswell, though, going to deter any kind of initiation from Secret, who are going to find Dahak in the Sprout, and Dahak may have overcommitted here. He's got the Strength Turrets, and with the help from the Earth Spirit, he may be able to get himself out of this one. Another Stroke of Fate's going to slow them down, get Secret really low, and they're committing a lot to this, and not really getting a whole lot out of it.
They kind of have to help their gyro early. Blizzy's kind of left to his own devices, and Secret's just punishing him in a way that's kind of required to do when they're ganking your top lane like this. And holy crap, with the Tusk tag team, he crits for 500 damage. Yeah, it's just I think they also need the pipe on the Timbersaw, because this Wraith King Radiance, you're just not going to be able to kill him fast enough by the time that burn really adds up for heroes like Gyro. Puppey forced to Will-O-Wisp defensively bottom. Once again, NIP, this is really good from them, right? Play around your Timber, enable him to pressure these towers. Yep. But man, this Coddle is such a nuisance. They don't really care about using this Will-O-Wisp, because they don't care about fighting until they get this Radiance, which is only somehow 500 gold away. I thought it was going to be a bit later, but we've been only talking about time and time again how good of a start Matama Man has had, and Zai also takes top tier 2. God, this is how you play around Timber, man. It's so perfect to watch. This is exactly like, it seems like he's doing everything right on Tanner, as we see a dive bottom onto Puppey.
They finally punish Puppey. Last time he had the Will-O-Wisp to help him get out. This time around, no defense except for Matu's TP. Matu's come in with backup. Yapzor are going to block in Milan, although he does manage to roll out for the Ice Shards. They've lost the center, and with Zai's TP in and the Sprout Trap, they're going to get a second kill as well. Secret, ready to fight, happy to punish the dive on the poor Keeper of the Light. Everything
NIP is doing makes sense, and everything Secret's responding with is just clean, as Dahak also dies in the river. And force down objectives once you get this Radiance timing, because that's going to be scary, being 13 minutes into the game. And this is what I was talking about, that Tusk tag team in the mid-game. Is it enough? Doesn't look like it.
Yeah. Looks like Tanner, this is the kind of fight he wants to take. We've seen Secret mostly avoiding the Timbersaw. Perhaps something they need to reconsider, as they do still lose their mid-tier 1 tower, but they may get a second kill for this moment, and
a third kill with that Grim.
Great Soulbind onto 2 with the silence there. The Swashbuckle going to be coming back up, and it looks like Nisha's actually going to turn and fight.
Just full.
Oh my god, Zai just obliterates him with the Vlads and the sustain that he's got. He's just so damn tanky. As the Timber Chain away from Tanner, he's just trying to save his life, but he's being chased down by the Pangolier, and Nisha should have this kill. Needs another Swashbuckle. Puppey's going to find him, but I'm not sure he can do a whole lot about it. The TP out.
Oh. I think he could have seen that TB, but it was a tough call to make, and obviously a very long cooldown to expend if he happens to not be TP.
Yeah. Entertaining.
Yes.
Unlike maybe the previous series where it was so
it felt like it got handed to them. I am honestly no qualms with how NIP's made their rotations this game.
Yeah.
Oh my god, he tried to block him with the Ironwood tree. That would have been funny. Who was that? That's a Zai move. Yeah, it's a Zai move for sure. I instantly checked his inventory. I'm like, that's something Zai would totally do. If that had worked, that would be on Reddit for sure.
They're going to be ready to end this game in 20 minutes.
Yeah, Maelstrom done on Pango. Does go for the full Maelstrom.
Puppey could be in some trouble. He's got backup, though, and with the backup, he may be the one punishing Milan here.
Maxed out roll, so it's pretty local. Oh, they force him. Nice freaking blinding light from Puppey.
Oh. I think sometimes people forget how mechanically skilled Puppey can be as well.
Puppey and PPD are two of the most mechanically skilled captains that I've ever watched myself. They're both very good at pressing buttons properly, as we see NIP trying to contest this outpost, even though it's only 16 minutes.
They have the homing missile, but Nisha should be all right. He's going to swashbuckle to the low ground, looking for the haste room, but...
There's 2 heroes dead. He's not particularly scared of anything.
And hey, yeah, you're top high ground. Matu's here with Skelly Bros. The Timbersaw is going to show up and be able to clear those out. Yeah, he gets his Timber Chain cancelled. The Will-O-Wisp is going to pull him back in. He dies instantly. Has got buyback, but you really don't want to commit a buyback this early on. He's going to do so. They need to kill this Wraith King, I feel. They've taken out 1 life. Can they kill him the second time? You mentioned they need to disengage. They've lost Blazzy. The Illuminate going to wipe out most of the Huck's health as well, with Pinkalier swashing his way in. This is looking hopeless for NIP, who are just running out of options.
Yeah, something told me in the draft when Secret saw this last big Timbersaw that they were just like laughing to themselves, saying like, this guy thinks he's got a free Timbersaw game, and we're just gonna dodge him and stall him for the. That's without his. That's without his ultimate. Actually,
Blade Mail is just so much bonus damage for these int heroes.
Yeah, it's really value item. It's only 2,000 gold. The new Crystallis apparently.
But it's fantastic too when you get value from the actual Blade Mail active, and against Gyrocopter, that was like one of the original counter items.
Yeah, he doesn't have money for BKB at this stage.
He's going to just TP on him with the Blade Mail in enemy lines. They've already killed off Blizzy's Centaur, and Secret ready for another go at this tier 3 tower, perhaps. Tanner's there on the front lines. He needs to be careful. He does not have a buyback to play around, but that's, I mean, who needs teammates? That's what Solo Q's for.
Exactly.
No, of course, Tanner, not that kind of player from what I've seen of him.
Yeah, he seems like a really nice guy.
Yeah.
Blizzy.
Not been a very nice game for him.
He's just trying to get a blink, man.
Yep.
That looks a lot like my pubs when I'm in the offlane, what Blizzy's been experiencing thus far.
Matu with this Blink Dagger going for this all-in aggression, knowing that they can just keep on running, finding these kills. The Hawk has no plays available to him, and I wouldn't be surprised to see an early GG at this point. It just feels like there's nothing NIP can do. 17k gold, we're 19 minutes in, and Secret's making this look easy.
Surprisingly, the only really strong team of this tournament that makes us like really convinced that they belong as the strongest team in the tournament, Secret. You know, OG dropping a game to Bait yesterday. A lot of these series, they've been close, and even you said in the draft where first round banning Blizzy's main hero Axe, they ain't screwing around. Secret is not here for entertainment. They are here to put on a clinic and to pummel these guys into the ground. As we see Milan does get the outpost for his team, but oh my god, Yapsor, such a good prediction from him. Actually just waiting for Milan to roll out, says, here's my open arms to punch you with, sir.
Yeah.
As he rolls straight in. That was actually, it's not, oh man, it's like, he's going to get away. And then there's just a Tusk waiting for him on his escape path. It's actually just.
I think Tusk was also going for the bounty rune. The we played, they lost 3-2 to Nigma.
Oh, okay.
The land there.
Okay.
That was the last like big land they played.
I just remember the major.
Okay. Yes, they won the last major, but here we are. The end is near for NIP. They managed to take down the Tusk. A small consolation prize. You can see the GG bet odds there. Just managing to sneak their way in before perhaps a potential GG call.
Was that a free $1 on my $1,000 bet, or what was
like I saw 1 for 12 there, you know,
or
like 1.0 something maybe. I didn't actually see what it was, but yeah, I think okay. It's yeah. If there's any bets still open, it's time to place them on Team Secret over at GG Bet.
I don't know. Maybe they throw. Cap.
Huh?
I've been saying cap more since we have capitalists here. But yeah, speaking of emotes in 2020, it's just BSJ's cringe things. As we have a last-ditch attempt, it appears. They haven't even lost the lane of Rax yet, but I don't know. Timbersaw dieback technically.
Secret just looks so good.
Yeah, double the net worth of anybody on NIP.
As a team, they're all on the same page, and then individually, like looking at like Nisha, for example, mechanically he's been so amazing this game. Like the way he laned against the Timbersaw in an unfavorable matchup. He's dodging spells all over. He's really pushing his hero to the limit. Same for like what we saw from Zai. How do you beat this team? What's the secret to taking down Team Secret?
I'm sure only they know at this stage in the game, or stage in
Maybe
year.
OG knows. That could be a
I can't wait for that
series
at some point, yeah.
I guess we don't... They're in different groups, so not something we will see till the playoffs, I imagine.
Montama Man fearless. Just 3 shots basically to Hawk there with the Solar Crest.
Yep.
NIP,
they're playing it all out, which to me at least suggests...
Respect.
Yeah, I can respect that for sure. They're giving it their last hurrah. They're going to go charging in, trying to get to the back lines of Team Secret, but just unable to do so. The Rolling Thunder's out now as well, causing problems. The Hawks pull back. So this should be the end of poor Gyro, who just never could finish this BKB.
And I think we're going to see more and more Tusk.
Yes.
After the few of the games yesterday, even with OG in the game they lost, like Tusk was really far behind as a core, and it still looked very potent. And here, Yapzor just...
Did he drop boots? Someone's saying boots were dropped.
Yeah, I guess somebody dropped items. Yeah. It just feels like every hero on NIP was paper, even though it's like a Centaur and a Timbersaw. They all just melt, and a lot of it was just the tag team.